Welcome everybody back to another Boldcast reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is Naruto Shippuden episode 22. What happened last time?
Last time, we had a really awesome fight, and I think we also had a really great discussion for that, so if you might want to go check out the discussion if you missed last episode, because that was the fight, that was like the second part of this fight, where the third Kazekage got revealed as a puppet.
Yes.
By Sasori. And, that like revealed sort of like a spider web of connections to all these other things and raised the stakes significantly for this fight, which I'm really excited to see what happens next.
Alrighty, hope you guys enjoy our reaction and review. I've seen Naruto, Lindsay hasn't. If you want to see more of Lindsay's reactions ahead of this one, hope you check out our Patreon at patreon.com/boldcast, where you can get 5 episodes ahead of Naruto. You can also get 5 uncut episodes ahead if you up it to our $10 tier, which now includes uncuts to Shippuden and some of our other series. So check that out if you're interested, but we're going to get right into this after I tell you this is not a market substitute. Don't come here to watch the show. Come here to listen to what we have to say and see our reaction. But this is not, we're not posting this as a free way to watch the show. We're posting this as our reaction, our review. So support the official release by manga. Watch it on Netflix, Crunchyroll, whatever you gotta do. Let's go! Naruto Shippuden, episode 22.
I didn't even notice that, how he broke the tail. It had so many blades, and he pulled it apart. He didn't smash through it.
It was that, but it was also, I think it's more commenting, like, that's how dangerous the weapon is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is a completely different level. I hope our neighbors like Naruto. Because they're hearing a lot of it these days.
I don't understand why she couldn't keep pulling her out of there, but...
I think she was. It was just the cloud had encompassed everywhere in that area.
But it showed a zoomed out shot previously.
Yeah.
See, he's got painted fingernails.
Yeah, I'm thinking, do all of them?
I think they do. I think they literally do.
The ones we've seen, yeah.
Itachi does, and I'm pretty sure Kisame does. He's making them all in this style now.
I like it.
I like it. They look kind of...
interesting.
Yeah. Look almost like dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Better not hit Kakashi.
Don't act like you're concerned for me now, Naruto.
Is the copy ninja? A single piece of detonating clay isn't gonna cut it, I guess. I don't have a lot of clay left either. All I was trying to do was lure out the Jinchuriki.
You see what I'm talking about?
This.
Acting like he didn't run out.
Naruto, wait!
I wish we weren't doing uncuts right now because I wanted to go back to when Naruto turned. His eyes, like one was pointing up and then the other one was pointing straight down, and they like swirled around and then met back at the middle. Oh, they're out of the range of the radios.
Oh. Yeah, I forgot about that.
I have to hurry.
That's how they were contacting each other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I knew that. I guess I forgot. I forgot like how ranged they were. How short range they were. You know what's interesting? I wonder if you were to like be slightly far away from them, if you were just to turn and run away as fast as you could. Like, because they can only go as fast as you can, and if you're like they
eventually it will catch up.
But if they like ran towards each other is what I was saying, my original. Good thing people are gonna show up soon, hopefully.
There's no way the girl will survive my poison.
I'm okay. I managed not to inhale it. Sakura!
I don't think so.
Get her?
What? What have you...
Ropes with kunai on the end. You should deflect them. Dodging only gets you tangled up.
Can't hold my breath. Sakura!
That's a lot of poison gas.
Sounded like the Happy Mask salesman.
It's all over.
Naruto. Sorry, Naruto. you may have to wait for me a little bit. But next time, I promise I won't be dead weight. I promised Naruto I wouldn't be a burden. I promised that things would be different. I swore to myself that this time I would protect them both. I can't let it end here. That poisonous gas will disperse in a minute. Hang in there, Sakura.
I have more than one store of poison, you know.
What?
Well, that's kind of to be expected. No!
I'm not going to die here.
What?
Nice.
Blew herself out of it.
Sakura! Sakura, hold on, child. Just stay with me.
Not bad, I've got to admit.
Use the paper bomb to disperse the cloud and untie her and get her the fuck out of there. But
Oh, this is
caused a lot of damage.
She's not breathing. Are you all right, dear? Talk to me.
She was really concerned.
Yeah.
Like,
you
genuine
think- You would
concern.
think she was the grandchild in the situation.
Well, it's just she's so, like, nationalistic that to, you know, and hated Tsunade.
She used the blast wave from a paper bomb to dissipate the gas, endangering herself to escape a trap. How reckless. You listen to me. I will get you. Do you hear me? You can blow my limbs off. You can poison me till I can't move anymore. But I'm still going to get you! No matter what you pull, no matter what you throw at me. I'm going to make sure you tell me everything about Orochimaru! Is that clear?
That was an epic shot when they fucking got shot out right there. That was
Yeah.
really, really good.
I'm just waiting for the moment that Chio, like, sacrifices herself for Sakura. Because I really feel that energy in this.
It's a headache I don't need. I have to find a way to separate them.
Those same little spiders. Oh.
Kakashi-sensei! Still the best.
Jory's trying his damnedest to split the two of us up. So that's his game. He wants to face Naruto one-on-one.
So much for strategy. I guess my only option is taking the two of them down together. I don't have much detonating clay left. A shame, really. If I knew I was going to end up in this predicament, I probably would have brought along a little extra.
Seems like you already got a little extra from somewhere on... Okay.
Really now, haven't you any manners? A man should be attentive when a lady speaks to him.
Damn.
Summoning scrolls.
So, you brought them.
Why does that one have the same hair as him?
Don't you?
Yeah, I suppose I do.
That's right. These are the very first puppets that you ever crafted. The father and the mother. Father and mother?
This is just silly.
You're quite certain of that, are you?
Kind of creepy.
Kind of sad.
of the way.
Right.
It's a puppet versus puppet fight. Ooh. Slicing right through him.
That looks angry.
Ooh.
Serrated katana.
Chop off its arms. It's like a literal saw.
Yeah.
Oh my.
The music.
How can they even see what's going on? Man.
This is starting to get messy. Guess I better play my next hand.
Are they like termites or some shit that's gonna eat through the
My
puppets?
suspicions were true. That's the third jutsu. Brings back memories, huh? This jutsu is the reason the third is held as the most powerful ninja the sand has ever known. I'm gonna grind you into dust.
What is that?
The most terrifying weapon in the history of the Sand Village. The Iron Sand.
The Iron Sand. The third Kazekage's jutsu.
I bet Gar could make some iron sand. Could I?
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Yeah. It's just one thing after another with this fight.
Yeah.
It's just that, like, every time you think it's like gotten to the peak, someone else like
Keep raising
brings
the
out
bar.
brings out something new. It's awesome.
The mother and the father. And then the Iron Sand.
Mm-hmm.
Hi all. Today we'll be discussing various lineages of master and student. First came our father,
Ooh.
the first Hokage.
Interesting.
Then his younger brother, the second. The Will of Fire was then passed on to the third Hokage, who also oversaw the training of the legendary Sani, Master Jiraiya, Lady Tsunade, and Orochimaru. Tsunade was mentor to Shizune, Orochimaru to Anko Mitarashi, and Jiraiya to the fourth Hokage, all of whom had pupils of their own. The fourth, for example, was teacher to me, Kakashi Hatake, and right down here are my own adorable
Sasuke's
students,
like
Naruto,
blacked out.
Sasuke, and Sakura. Although Sakura's a student of Tsunade's now, Naruto picked quite a bit up from Jiraiya, and we haven't heard a word from Sasuke since he left. It's kind of lonely, actually. What about you? You're not looking for a sensei, are you? I'll cut you a good deal.
That's like how he was.
Don't look.
That's like how he was talking about, like how he was like, oh, they don't really admire me like they used
Yeah,
to.
exactly.
He hasn't had any idea what he's been missing for the past however many years he hasn't taken students.
Yeah, he kind of fucked up a little bit. He's like, Naruto, you're not my student anymore. I'm focusing on Sasuke. Sakura, you do whatever you want. And then Sasuke leaves to go find a better teacher, and then he's like, none of my students like me anymore.
But I meant like when because they were his first students.
Yeah.
Because
He turned down all the other ones.
yeah, which is kind of funny because he's judging by that and the way he like was like, oh, I wish that they still like looked up to me like they're an all-knowing teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. But yet another really good episode from this fight.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, it's really good. Fucking Sakura pulls a
Yeah.
suicide bomb no jutsu and blows herself up out of the gas to disperse it and to get herself out of the binds.
Yeah. And then puppets versus puppets. Lightning they were going so fast. They were literally blurs.
Yeah.
They were literally a blur. Yeah, it's really impressive. He's controlling one that's like a bit more complex, and she's controlling two of them. Very...
The mother and father.
Yeah, which are obviously modeled after his parents.
And that's an important detail, although I'm not 100% sure. I'm being a bad guide here, but I'm not 100% sure if they're actually his parents.
It seems
think
like
they
they
are.
aren't. It seems like because the white fang had to do with the dad's death.
That's exactly correct.
Which I guess probably also maybe had to do with his wife. But obviously she takes more personally of her son rather than my son and his wife. Yeah. Obviously still his wife, but mostly her son is why she's mad at the White Fang. So,
yeah.
So I think that's what was, like, making me kind of sad, because I was like, he made those to, like, replace his parents. They aren't his actual parents, at least.
And if those were the first ones he developed, he also developed Crow and Black Ant, so he went on to develop Crow and Black Ant and Salamander.
As well as potentially other ones as well.
Yeah, but that was presumably before he started doing human puppets.
I would assume so. He was a child, and it seemed like he made those because he missed his parents.
Yeah.
Which is really sad. Which is also a smart move for her to bring those out to, like, remind him of not only where he started, but also, like, what, like, his past and personal attachments. Yeah, that was a really smart move on her part, I think. To try, but it seems like he's really far removed from, like, caring about stuff like that at the same time.
But yeah, lots of cool attacks.
Yeah, I don't know. It was just really sad.
When they do the wire and it's like going up the
wire was insane. That was really cool.
And the spinal cord like whip thing with the fucking kunai
that's
sticking
like
out
almost a original version of the scorpion tail. In a way similar.
I never thought of that.
I think the joints might have been kind of like the way it was kind of similar as well.
I literally never thought of that.
Yeah, but the wire was awesome.
The wire was sick. And that's kind of it. Like it doesn't seem like it seems like a lot more happened than actually did. I think partly because there was some recap and because of the whole checking back in on the
and
guy lead Neji Tenten.
But yeah, it was still really action-packed, still a lot of stuff happening. They raised the stakes yet again with the addition of the parents, like the mother and the father, and then like that brought up the backstory as well. It wasn't just, oh, here's my random puppets that you made. It's like, here's my random puppets that you made when you were a child who lost your parents and wanted new parents. You wanted your parents back. Yeah. So like, really...
adding some personal stakes to the fight even more, like another layer.
Yeah. Like, again, just everything in this fight so far has had a meaning to it.
A direct link to the story.
Yeah.
And the characters.
It's not just, oh, look at this super cool new thing that I have. It's like, look at this thing that I have that is relevant to you.
Yeah.
And
the fight is cool because the powers and all of the like reveals and all of the new things that are being introduced, they're all significant to the character building that's going on with Sasori. And Chio and the relationship. It's not just cool because they have these crazy weapons. The crazy weapons and shit are cool because of, like, the context. It has nothing to do with just the fact, oh, a serrated katana. Like, that would be just a normal fucking weapon if it wasn't in the hands of this, like, in the middle of this fight, so.
Yeah, I feel like there's something else I was gonna say as well.
Iron Sand?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
That's the jutsu that made the
and apparently like he was talking like he's just gonna shred them, like that's like a thing because it's made out of iron, I guess you can just like
grind people to dust, like he said,
which is why I was wondering if like before Gaara obviously died
If he could do that?
If he could have, like, because he could... Remember he got, like, diamond sand or whatever?
Yeah, but it was mixed in with sand.
It was mixed in with other sand,
It wasn't just diamond.
But I wonder if he, like, had some iron, if he could have, like, made something similar. I wonder. It's kind of irrelevant, but
it is very like this whole thing is very similar.
Yeah,
fact, you know,
of like he's the Kazekage who can control some kind of special sand,
revered by the people.
Yeah,
you know?
like loved and feared and
taken down by sasori.
Yeah,
like
a lot of parallels
for sure.
Yeah.
Alrighty, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We're gonna move on to the next one. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
Bye-bye. Thank you to all of our patrons, especially those in the Student Council.
Zenge,
John Ortega,
Aurora,
Lewis,
Christian Bay,
Kage Uzumaki,
Dreadful XR,
Xiao Lao,
Brian,
Handicap Bonkai,
D23L,
Charles Liu,
Jude Caspino Buford,
Nick Psycho,
Michael Wells,
King Mr. Mew,
Rifleman Z51,
Thelmus Celetius,
Brandon Bruce,
Yankee,
Vanonian,
Yuki Ali,
Mord Tarragon,
Josh Carey Gray,
Jordan Agnew,
Lolly Convict,
Redacted,
Zachary Porth,
Mohammed Burnham Ahmed,
Michael E. Zabel,
Callum Forsyth,
Nicholas Woody,
Soma Yukahara,
Dogs Free,
It's Your Boy Dom,
Christian Nielsen,
Phantom,
Quant Tuggle,
Proyectos Informatica,
Sugar Daddy Alex,
Tara,
Hunter Wayne Germany. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you in the next one.